Hello everybody, it's Steve and welcome back to Surviving Mars. I thought I was done with this series, but apparently not. Surviving Mars Below and Beyond was released today, September 7th, 2021, and in this video we're going to take a quick little look at what this new game entails, this new DLC, a bit of a departure from the previous DLCs that Paradox had released in that this one actually costs. This one is about $20 US. It's available in the Steam store. Of course, I put a link to it in the description for this video. But first thing you notice, a white background now for the logo, Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. I did get a notification when I opened it up that some of the mods that I have on this game do not work with the updated game. So that's going to be interesting to see the community start to develop some of these new mods in it. And let's actually go into one of my save games, see if I can load up a couple of things and show off some new features from the DLC. This is not going to be the start of a new playthrough, mainly because I want to actually let you know what this new DLC is going to have, and then we're going to dive in, we're going to create a new colony, and be doing some real fun stuff with that.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, so I did just try to open up one of my old gameplays. Didn't work. I'm going to actually try going creative mode. Creative mode, of course, is just that big old sandbox. You want to build what you want, how you want. Let's take a look at anything new in here. No new mission sponsors, so I'm not seeing anything going on with that. Let's see. If I do a new playthrough, I think I may actually end up playing as Brazil in a future gameplay. Because when I did Martian Carnival, that tech was kind of broken. I'll just do, I guess, like International Mars mission, random thing here. Actually, I wonder if any updates came to... So I guess we'll do Inventor. Yeah, no new colony logos, but you can also rename the colony too. So that's something we can have fun with there. No new mysteries in the DLC. This main thing is going to be the underground stuff and the asteroid stuff. And of course, since I'm doing this on... oh, here we go. You can do no above and beyond, no below and beyond in the colony setup, and also active plate tectonics, underground quakes, rating set to a max level for all locations on Mars. Incompatible with no below and beyond stuff. So we're gonna get to do some of that as well. That's one little change that we have in here. Prefab buildings, that's all the same so far. RC Safari, that of course came with the DLC that was announced back in March. And I'm going to try to find someone that's got a lot of stuff. Metals, concrete, water, that one's looking pretty good. Let's see, relatively flat, let's go here. A couple new loading screens. You see the little RC rover down there on the bottom right of the screen on one of the asteroids. But I'm going to create a little quick colony here, see what we can do to explore the surface of Mars, and also see what's going on above the surface of Mars too, and in space.
Welcome to Mars.
Alright, so Surviving Mars features have been updated. Let's see if we have any updates here. Yeah, cool. This is actually some of the patch notes stuff I was going to talk about. So you can check the full patch notes online. Again, I'll put a link to that in the description. Free update from the Piazzi. Update the amphitheater, a new building to comfort your colonists and increase tourist satisfaction. UI improvements so you can see dust ranges during construction. Reorder the research queue. Holy crap, this is something that this game has needed for years. See icons above, cable and pipe leaks. Cycle between grids with the top UI. Up here, yay. And a new filter operation. We now have the underground stuff. Asteroids. We have an asteroid lander, and I'll show that off here in a moment. Once we get it built. The exotic minerals, that's actually notated up here with the exotic minerals. Recon and expansion research, I'll be showing off that here in a second. And new wonders buried deep below the Martian surface. Let's actually go into the research tab. Hey look, here's a whole new tab and a whole new thing we can do. It's a lot smaller now, the research thing, because we have all these extra things that need to be researched. We have low G shaft tunneling. This is the elevator. Costs 80 concrete, 20 metals, 10 machine parts. Connects the Martian surface to the underground to transport resources, vehicles, prefabs, and colonists. We have self-sufficient lighting, light tripods, which can be done up essentially just to light up the underground. It's underground. There's no light down there. Drone hub extenders. That's going to be kind of kick-ass, but it does take exotic minerals. Note the 5 there next to the 3 electronics needed. Micro-G landers. New asteroid landers can be ordered from Earth. Underground dome construction. This is going to be super helpful. Note the need for exotic minerals. The Recon Center. This will be super helpful for the asteroid side of things. Working towards new asteroids and other discoveries. Micro-G vehicles, enabling the rovers to move and go up onto the asteroids. We got the low-G tunnel supports, reducing the risk of cave-ins. Kind of bad if we have some domes down there and all of a sudden crunch. Asteroid lander upgrade. That's going to be helpful. Increases cargo capacity. There's now a weight component as we go into the Micro-G lander and fuel. That's also going to be needed as well. Storage experts or hoarders Marie Kondo. Hey, that does spark joy. Shuttle hubs can be built underground for underground flight school unlock. Micro-G mining. So if we want to actually pull stuff off of the asteroids, we can send up mining equipment to do so. Advanced gravity maneuvers, reducing the travel time between asteroids and Mars by 75%. There is a time limit for how long you have to mine stuff off the asteroids. Low-G excavation permits allows the clearing of cave-ins, clearing unstable areas for study. Micro-G mining operations, you can actually send people up to Mars, or not up to Mars, from Mars to these asteroids to pull materials off of the surface, off of the asteroids. But at the same time, there is a risk of, if you don't bring them back in time, they don't come back at all. The asteroid goes on, and so do they. Signal boosters, extending the service range of drone hubs and extenders by 15 hexes. That's great. That's going to be a massive thing. You can also minimize, or not minimize, reduce the number of drone hubs you need to build out throughout a colony. Underground psych studies reduces sanity loss from living and working underground. Yeah, you're kind of pretty much living in a submarine constantly. Oh, it's a person's head. It took me a second to realize that. Deep asteroid mining. Advanced landing techniques. Increases the window for flying to asteroids. And the Recon Center. Recon power is increased by 50%. Consumption increased by 10%. And allows buildings to be converted back into prefabs. Ooh! Prefab refab. I like that one. So I'm just going to go ahead, just grab some stuff here, do that one. Let's also do deep scanning, but I want deep scanning at the top. And that's all you got to do, is just click around to get them into the right spot. I also do that too. Thankfully, I've got the fast scanning on. There we go. That's the spot to go. I should have fast scanning available, so it's just going to be really quick. Oh, I don't have the infinite thing going as well. Alright, so we've got a spot for some... Actually, this is a pretty crummy spot. I don't see no metals. But this is really... I'm just trying to get something down to create some stuff. Let's go and speed it up a little bit. And like I said, I'm in sandbox mode, so it doesn't really matter what I do, how I do it. I thought it was on super fast scanning, but I guess not. Alright, don't have... Yeah, it's one of those, like, ugh, I don't know what to do with some of this stuff yet, but, yep, let's go ahead.
Sector scanned.
Oh, there's some more water. That'll be helpful. And note that you cannot go underground right away. You actually have to get stuff to match up with the underground to make it all work. Let's pop some cables down. Alright, so I've let the game play for a little bit, and one thing I'm trying to find now is an underground or surface passage. I haven't found any yet. I'm scanning around the map trying to locate one. And this is also, it does take 10 power. I'll just run a cable out there or something for it. Oh, there it is. There's an underground surface, an underground passage right here. You can see there's a little bit of a break in the ground, but let's go ahead and slap that down. I'll go ahead and bring some guys over to do that.
We've got bad news. The RC...
And of course, I think I did that right on top of where we're at, too. Whoops. And while this is I'll get that little thing built up. Let's show off some of these new buildings if I can access them yet. Okay, so the Olympus Hotel, the Recon Center. I haven't done the research yet for it. It's actually queued up. The Low G Amusement Park, we already saw that. Here's the amphitheater. It is a... Oh, wow. It's a very small building. I wasn't expecting it to be this tiny. But here we go. Let's pull up the amphitheater, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Anomaly found.
And that drone decided, I'm just going to run right into it. And just... Alright. So you can see it kind of has like some open seating, a little bit of nice little fountain outside, and we also have these new things over here to take a look at.
Until today.
So nice little new building there, the retirement, or that, no, that's the amphitheater. Let's see if the retirement home is available, because that's another thing I remember seeing in here. No, I guess not yet.
Sector scanned.
I did see there was a retirement home as something that was going to be announced, but I'm not seeing it in there. Let's, there we go. Let's grab this guy and send him off for some breakthroughs. And also, we now have these two things available. We can see Mars, and we also have Mars Underground, the world below the Martian surface. Dark tunnels and caves hide a wealth of resources that could help us establish a successful colony on the Red Planet. When you click on this tab, you end up right down in here. It's all dark, mind you. And we zoom in, this is all we've got. So there's not much really to work with. And I could go back up. The one thing I think that would be an issue is, let's actually... Oh, it must be connected to a power producer. Recall all the drones. And we'll send this guy down below. So he goes in, he's underneath it.
Anomaly found.
We can now zip underneath, and hey look, here's some stuff already located in this area. There's a lot of polymers already down here. I'm also doing a lot of scanning right now, so it's creating all these things. Ooh, a little light tripod. Let's go ahead and put him down there. Take these guys all out. And it's kind of helpful if you want to have these things go to use. And oh look, there's a little thing for it. I'm actually going to go up to the top, grab a...
We've just found the wreckage of Phobos 2.
Yeah, a lot of stuff just popping up here, but I'm going to grab... Actually, I'm just going to go to Earth. Order up a cargo rocket. I am going to go ahead and send both those guys straight underground. I'll send the Explorer out too. Both these guys are going to head out and see what's available out here for us. In fact, can you go another direction? I think there's another way we can go. And yeah, there's a few things we can go and look at in this area, but a little research site just popped up just in this guy looking about. Alright, over here there's a cave-in, but I don't have the cave-in tech researched yet. And once deposits are located down here, like this water deposit, you can actually start pulling this stuff out. I think for this guy, we'll just send him out this way. We'll do a couple more light tunnels or light tripods. So we've got more cave-ins, but that's pretty much the extent of where we can go on both of these sides. So we'll head back up to Mars
Sector scan.
for the moment. And we scanned everything down here. Ah, this is a new one. This, I believe, is the must-have. Scientists, any of the must-include traits will be boarding the rocket before anybody else. So for this one, we'd be putting, like, you know, saints or sexy. They'd just be automatically at the top. I think they would actually have the first go on this. That's actually kind of nice. So we've got some people who are going to be coming up. We'll bring them just, yeah, they'll be fine. And I don't think we have the recon center built just yet.
Scanned.
I don't even think we have the farm research. I've done very little research on this so far, but ooh, an outside ranch. Those are always good.
Research complete.
And the drone hub now goes a little bit further than it used to, just that little extender tech. Bring these folks down here. We'll put some standard
Milestone
amenities down
achieved.
there.
New colonists have arrived.
How do we get a tourist? I don't understand that one at all. Okay. I did not understand how bringing a tourist down here, but maybe I should have double-checked into that, too. Alright. Open up my advanced Sterling gen, make sure we got enough power for all these folks. The weird things this
Sector
game does
scan.
sometimes.
Breakthrough discovered.
Our explorer just got into a...
Alright. So, we've got a bunch of stuff researched here. Let's make sure we can get the... Yeah, Recon Center is being done up right now. I'll start off the Recon Center, and then I'll wrap up the video just to give you a feel for how this one looks. I've been recording for almost 30 minutes at this point. Of course, I'm not taking all these little down moments that I've been doing with this, but...
Sector scanned.
You. He's right there. And one downside from this so far is that you
Resources
can't
are low.
recall units from down below. If you need to pull them back up, you need to manually come and get them. I don't think there's anything for him to come gather, but go ahead and do it. Wow, we already found some concrete deposits way the heck out there. I think it's also part of the deep scanning. It is scanning stuff down here as well. So my thought is, if you decide to use this part of the
Sector
map,
scanned.
then you would be seeing... Steve, find the words. Some of the deep scanning is going to yield results for you
Anomaly found.
while if you do all your deep scanning up here, you're probably going to get results down below.
Research complete.
Oh, cool. First asteroid. Here we go. We've detected an asteroid that will pass close by Mars. They provide us with a time window in which it will be possible to travel to and from the asteroid. Asteroids are a rich source of exotic minerals, these things up here. We cannot obtain here on Mars. We should take this opportunity to harvest these resources and take our first steps into mining asteroids. We will need an asteroid lander in order to visit the asteroid. We can order them from Earth, similar to other rockets. We already have a single micro-G auto extractor prefab, but we can order more from Earth if we wish. Here is Akira B04. Let's actually go out to this screen. Going out to the planetary view, you can now see the asteroids will be symbolized up here or just wherever they pop up on the map. This one is 8 hours to get there, about 8 days to locate. We got some polymers, some water, some rare metals, and some exotic minerals. If you do a scanning of the asteroids, you can do this in the Recon Center. Now let's actually build a Recon Center, because we don't have one right now. And the Recon Center is in the Homes,
Sector
Education, and
scan.
Research tab. It is, looks like a 2x3x2 building. And is this guy working yet? Nope, he's still broke. We'll send him off to continue auto scanning. And now this is built, we'll put some people in there. You do have to store electronics in here, so if you have a colony that's really effective at making materials for it.
Sector scanned.
That was weird, how it didn't connect like that. Just found that very odd that that didn't connect up properly. But once you have the stored electronics, you only have 10 electronics total in this whole colony. And I'll just bring down the giant rocket of electronics anyway. It'll be fine. Clean that up. You're ready to go back.
Anomaly
Go ahead and leave.
analyzed.
though initially fruitless.
Sector scanned.
Once I have those materials to do a giant rocket, what I'll do is, or once I do a scan, we'll do a scan, we'll get a micro-G lander, and we'll head up to an asteroid. Ordered up the lander, also needing now to produce fuel. The reason for this being is that these landers need their own fuel. I don't think these guys will generate their own fuel like the Zeus rockets do.
Sector scanned.
So it says refueling 15 requested cargo. So with this one, you can edit the payload and determine what needs to be going up with it. Note it's requiring 35 fuel. That's to get it back to Mars. You get the micro-G auto extractor. It's asking for recharge stations, all these things you can put on the thing to actually do this stuff. So this will actually, we have free construction going as well. So we'll do like a large solar panel. We'll put a couple large panels up there. No food's going up because we're not going to need all that stuff. We'll actually hit request. See, it says prefabs, not enough large solar panels. I'm curious why it's saying that, though. I mean, I have large solar panels right here.
Milestone achieved.
There's a lot of things I'm going to be learning about this one, and you're going to be watching me learn this stuff too as we go through this. Unfortunately, I was not one of the creators who got one of these special previews of this. Yeah, we need to get all that fuel done up, and once we get that fuel, we can go ahead and launch this rocket.
Sector scanned.
So if we do a detailed scan, I'm going to do a detailed scan. I'm just going to go up there knowing the rocket can't come back. 20 electronics tells us the exact number of what we got up there. This actually is not a great asteroid. Only 12 exotic minerals, 20 polymers, 640 water. I've got plenty of water on Mars. So we're going to go up there. Actually can't go until we have all the fuel. Fascinating. Right, so I figured out how to do this a little bit faster. I'm just tweaking the amount of fuel on board that's needed for it. We go ahead and take off the extra fuel, and we're good to go.
The on-site
Research complete. Sector scanned.
There we go. We take one more fuel off, and then we can go up there to look at it. The time has been ticking down this entire way about going and seeing what we've got available. So that's one of the things that when you're doing this playthrough, if you do end up picking up this game, is that you need to you almost have a rocket ready to go. As soon as one of these asteroids come available, you scan it, you determine, is this one I want to pick up? If it's not, just move on. Don't go for that asteroid. Go on to the one that you really want to get your hands on.
We've just confirmed the
More metals deposits being found. This is a very good starter map, I think. A lot of researchable sites. And also, if you put your colony down right in this area, you have access to the rare metals deposits. You have a deep metal over here. The big flaw with this area is there's one surface metal deposit right there. And of course, you go underground, you can start pulling stuff out that way. Alright, let's go. We have all this stuff. Go. Everything. Okay, now it's actually pulling the fuel itself. This one does seem like it's got a few more extra, hey, I need this, I need this, I need this, to make it go. I'm confused now as why I can't get this to load. Huh. There we go. There, we should have everything now. I don't get this.
Scanned.
We have everything available to us. Ready for takeoff.
Resources are low.
This isn't working for me. This is unfortunate. I guess I need to order up a micro-G extractor? This is very confusing for me. I don't know why these... It says ready, loaded, all this stuff. It's just not putting it on board.
Anomaly analyzed.
The anomaly turned out.
Research complete. Sector scanned.
Okay, we have it now available. Let's go visit the asteroid. I don't know why this isn't working. I guess it's that long until it gets to us, maybe?
Until today.
Huh, okay, that must be how it works. Because you have, like, the X number of days before the asteroid gets close enough for us to get to it. That's how the system must work, how this new part of the DLC is. You see the asteroid, it's going to come close to Mars, and then once it gets close enough... Travel time, 8 hours, remaining time. This is confusing me a little bit. Alright, I guess we're not going to show off the asteroids in this video. I'm just going to kind of just cut it off here. I'm a little disappointed
Sector
that there wasn't an
scanned.
asteroid available. I can say, oh, here you go, asteroid, go get it. Let's go back into the underground.
Resources are low.
Okay, so this is actually some of the underground stuff. I'll read this one off. A further scan show a connected network of rooms and tunnels. There are a few strange structures we have trouble identifying. We should explore further and uncover the secrets Mars has been keeping from us all this time. The scans also indicate richer deposits and tunnels spacious enough to expand our colony into down here. Unfortunately, many places appear unstable, so we should be careful. We've equipped these RC vehicles with specialized scanning equipment to reveal any anomalies and resource deposits in the underground. So, we do also see a maintenance needed. This is a new one I haven't seen before. And of course, there's no power down here, so it's kind of fine. There's a lot of concrete deposits that are popping up here, but also there's some cave-ins that need to be cleared. And I haven't done any the research for that. I think this adds a lot to the game
Anomaly
and how...
analyzed.
And also, you've seen the notifications for both of them.
We've just confirmed the
Sector scanned.
Lots of deposits. So I think the next video, we're going to be looking at... Wow, some of these people have already aged out, and they're in the retirement age already. Wow. There's a lot to explore here. This is much... I don't know why it keeps giving us that message.
Resources are low.
I guess if there's messages underneath,
Sector
if there's
scanned.
underground things that we have to look at, it's telling us, hey, take a look at the stuff underneath. Yeah, you clear these things, it's fine. But there's a lot to explore here. Whether or not this is worth the 20 bucks, I'm still in the air on it because this is my first playthrough. I've been recording for about 48 minutes. I'm probably playing the game for maybe 20 so far. I think there's a lot of new mechanics in here that can be explored. The underground stuff is going to be very interesting, and kind of balancing the workload up here.
Sector scanned.
That's right, the
Anomaly
Recon Center does a
analyzed.
bunch of stuff for us as
The
well.
readings told us it was...
I think this is going to be a very interesting playthrough. I think I'm going to do a Brazil playthrough. I'll start that up for Thursday's video. Probably do a couple of Tuesday, Thursday videos, and this might take them back over the Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot, or I can move the RTA and Source videos back over to Fridays. But this is very intriguing. I'm definitely going to do a playthrough with this one,
Sector
and also do a
scanned.
bit of asteroid mining. I think that'll, be very fun to do. Of course, I'm not going to play as the IMM, and I'm not going to do a sandbox mode like this one. But I really think this is going to be a fun playthrough. Of course,
Anomaly
I'll be doing
analyzed.
terraforming because I want to terraform the planet as well. I'm not sure if Martian Carnival was done during Green Planet or not, but I think... Oh, see, it says it's moving out of range.
Until today.
This is what's confusing me here. I'm going to request that extra fuel and just see if that's enough for us to do it.
Scanned.
For some reason, it's not letting me go. The rocket will depart once it is refueled and its requested cargo is loaded. Something's up on my end with opportunity. I'd love to go visit this thing, but I don't know how. Oh, and here's that little leak detection thing.
Anomaly
You
analyzed.
can actually see the air, the little message. They'll be fine.
Until today.
Sector scanned.
Alright, yeah, I guess this is where I'm going to cut the video, just because I can't get up to this this asteroid to put down the stuff. But in a future playthrough, I'll absolutely be going up to an asteroid. I'll be pulling some exotic materials up, and I'll be bringing that on back down. That's going to wrap it up, though, for now. A little disappointed I couldn't show you everything that this new DLC is offering, but I am
Sector
intrigued
scanned.
by what this new
Anomaly
series is going
analyzed.
to offer. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and all the videos that come out on this channel.
Our colonists are suffocating.
Hey, I'm doing an outro here right now. Let me do this, okay? Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.